Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's show. So ahead of the match we will play for the weekend, so Scott Parker will be Burnley manager. So he can do your own press conference today. Now, Babako dey talk say dem go try to see how dem go take get results against Arsenal. Now, one of the recurrent question wey dem dey always ask any team manager wey we go face now, how you go take handle Arsenal set piece prowess, set piece threats, how you go take handle am. Now, Scott Parker come dey explain to dem say dis Arsenal wey you see, they are much more than set pieces. Arsenal do not rely on set pieces alone. So when you say the full quotes, Scott Parker said, Arsenal are not just about set pieces. If you think they are only top of the league because they score from corners, then you don't understand football. Yes. So at the end of the day, you can talk say when in look Arsenal, in they see a well coached team by a very, very good manager because I watched the video. So the guy showered Arsenal with so much encomium, give us so much praises. At the end of the day, I just smile, I just be happy because any manager who will face now, that manager will praise us. I'm not be saying a mind game. I'm going to tell you what in don't see where Arsenal do where in really, really bad. Burnley where we know, Burnley that team they play 10 men behind the ball. Yes. Based on they're just coming from championship, they no one go back. Everly they go on play well. So this match for me, we can not be like that they disrespect Burnley, but I think it's going to be a stroll in the park. When you look that Saturday, the games will be available. You go see say 4 p.m. Arsenal will play Burnley at Tough Moor. That's their home stadium. Then another interesting game we would like to see now Chelsea and Liverpool Aston Villa. Liverpool Aston Villa. Then the London Derby, Chelsea Tottenham. So that is going to be a cracker. I would like to watch it and see how that one will go. Manchester United, I'll try and see what's going on there. But Liverpool Aston Villa is another game. Mr. Bakudi very, very interested in seeing how that one will turn out to get everything on Saturday. So we will collect our own maximum points. Then we will see what Liverpool will do. Now, Paul Merson, who is one of our legends, only make this incredible Arsenal title claim as Liverpool and City trail. Now, when you read this particular report from the Metro, you can see Paul Merson in talk say Paul Merson has sensationally claimed the Premier League title race could be done and dusted in the next 2 weeks. Say the next 2 weeks is going to be key. When Liverpool go play Aston Villa, Liverpool go play Man City. Liverpool can lose to Aston Villa and beat Man City. You get Arsenal will extend their gap. Before you know, the gap will do so much to the point where you say they no fit come back. You get all those Arsenal and Liverpool, Man City, they no fit come back. So it can happen. I would say Paul Merson talks just in the next 2 weeks, everywhere goes stew. But it all depends on how quickly Arsenal can break Burnley down. Paul Merson was telling Sports that we saw how Liverpool struggled to beat Burnley. Like for a long time, before they can score late winner. Burnley have performed well at home. They sit back and play to their strengths, which is not a bad thing if you are a newly promoted team looking to stay up in the league. So the way Arsenal are playing, if Burnley can get even a shot on goal, it's a job well done. That's how good Arsenal are. When I see this analysis from Paul Merson, I know they laugh, say, how can Burnley be celebrating shot on goal? Yeah, so it don't really make any sense, right? But make people know they compare also Liverpool. We are not Liverpool. So because it took Liverpool a stoppage time winner, you get, for them to excel. No mean say we're going to depend on that one. Will not be like that. This Burnley, whilst play them, they no go see nothing play. I don't think say we need a late winner. First half, we don't wrap up everything. 2-0 back. First half, everywhere don't sell. So we don't see how the second one will be. Now waiting me I listen because this match na cup final for us. Is it an Arsenal win or an Arsenal win? I know two ways about it. Now listen, now normal legal franca with that. All right, so for my second letter say, I read this crazy statistics the other day. If Arsenal would have considered a goal from every shot they face this season, they will still have 13 or 14 points at this stage. The statistics is just out of this world. Arsenal having compared to Mourinho's Chelsea of the past. The difference between that Chelsea team and Arsenal is that they did it for the whole season. But Arsenal just starts their own. They all day week 9. So there are still a lot of things that will still happen in this particular league. So make everybody just be very, very patient. I said it on the 19th of September that if Arsenal get 4 points out of their games against Manchester City and Newcastle United, they would win the league. Arsenal did it, and I stand by that, by what I said. In fact, the title race could be done just in the next 2 weeks. They face Burnley and Sunderland before the international break, while Liverpool have Aston Villa and Manchester City. But Merson get tunnel vision on the fact say that only Liverpool and Arsenal and they go for the race. You know, really they look what Man City do because it already counts them out. Say Man City no follow for what they talk about. Do you know that presently like this now, Eliana get injury, he has a knock. I don't know how many of them are there away. He just doing that wraps. He get knock presently. Eliana. For press conference, after the cup match against Swansea, they ask Pep say, how far Eliana? Say Shane would be available for that match of the weekend. Pep say you never know. You get so much to see. Whether he go play, because when you look at it, this match they don't play now after this one, then the next one at Liverpool. So whether they go want rest them, I mean they go risk them. I don't really know. All of us go observe. We'll see how everything will turn out at the end of the day. Now, away from that. So Chris Whitley kind of let us know say Ethan Waneri on Arsenal winning 8 games in a row in all competitions. So Ethan said, I think it gives us a good momentum getting to the Premier League and the Champions League. We are going to try and take each game by itself and hopefully win something, and hopefully something good can come of it. So I like your optimism. Very, 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 very key. Now, Myles Lewis-Skelly talk about keeping clean sheets. So it's just the pride. We call the Emirates Stadium our house, and nothing comes into our house, our goal. We take pride in keeping clean sheets, stopping shots and crosses, because we don't want anyone scoring. You see this mentality, Olagbara is strong, yes. And now the mentality all our defenders get with that, they don't want to make anybody score. Like they take pride, say yes, we don't play how many games, we don't keep consecutive back-to-back clean sheets. Get no be beans. If not beans, go cook them now, go try and easy. Now, in the morning, let me give you context before I put this picture. In the morning, while I was doing the analysis, I mentioned Tony Pulis of Stoke, the Britannia Stadium. I mentioned Sam Allardyce of Bolton. Say how we take the bully people now with strength, power, height, get. Now, what is Sam Allardyce of the old? They do Arsenal of the old. Now, what is Tony Pulis of Stoke? They do Arsenal of the old. Little did I know that Tony Pulis is going to talk about it today. Me just dey talk am in passing when I do my analysis. So I stumbled upon this report where Tony Pulis on the top 10 trends around this. I think at top 5. You get Chris Whitley poster. Not just Chris Whitley, even Give Me Sports also carry the same story. You get. So I was wondering, say, she didn't watch my show. Go call Tony Pulis. How far? So I just don't talk about it. Like it shocked me. You get. Now Tony Pulis said, I do find it funny that 10 or 12 years ago, I was taking a lot of flack from Ghana supporters and Arsene Wenger saying that Stoke were a rugby team because of our corner routines and our long throw. You get. So what is the message in the title? We say back then when they used long throw, don't forget the name of that. Delap. With Delap, we used to clean the ball, long charm. You get. They get Ryan Shawcross that here. They go long charm. You get. So what a long charm corner throwing don't turn to corner. So then people don't really like that type of play. You get. So now you got say the thing where Arsenal they criticize then. Now they ask upon they enjoy from now. But the thing we don't understand is say that's not why we dislike Stoke. We dislike Stoke because they broke Aaron Ramsey's leg. That's the main reason we dislike them. See how Shawcross breaking leg that year. Bend down. Now only God know how that leg they come back. Again. Till today, even the people at Stoke, they don't like Ramsey. Anytime we enter that stadium, now war, now issue. So now the reason, so it's not really because of your corner routine and your long throw that we dislike you. Now because of the danger we come from the other players are very, very brutal. Then let me tell you why they talk say all these things will happen, the shenanigans will happen back then. VR no day now, so people they jealous. Compared to now, if you go try all this kind of thing now, they go catch you. So that's just it. So it's just quite ironic. All right, away from that, so David Bentley calls Arsenal's Max Doman the best young player in the world football. So never see any young player will be like this guy, the way the guy plays, like it's in the bossing brain. Because I watched the video on TalkSport They were speaking like extensively on this Max Doma. They talk plenty things about her. All right, away from that, let's also bring you a message from one of our sponsors, the Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. So they're calling on you to come and register and become a member again. So if you're interested in being a member, contact Oga Prince Ademola Alawode on 00344215314. The number is at the bottom of the screen. Yes. So once you register, they'll add you onto a WhatsApp group so that they'll kind of give you all the itinerary, all the places where Super Eagles they go, so that if you follow them travel, they'll give you all the necessary information I need. They also have a page on Facebook, Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. You can follow them, and also they are also on their IG, Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. So if you're interested, they just follow Gato. Yes, the number is at the bottom of the screen. Now, away from that one also. So because Arteta, we're going to look back at the first press conference where Arteta do 2019, December 20. So one of the things where Arteta said, I will burn every drop of blood for this football club to make it better. So 5 years and counting, you get Arteta really don't leave. For me personally, what's it just remain to make them the icing on the cake and so we win trophy. Arteta has done everything necessary, transform the team, put the team on the pedestal, giving all Arsenal fans joy. But this season a joy unlimited. Now we run now. So what's it remain at the end of the day? Now we'll just win something. Once we win something, we'll say everywhere on Semo, everywhere on good. Get so now the way me I see and be that. Now away from that, so breaking news: Lisandro Martinez returns to full fitness training with Manchester United. This is the butcher. So the butcher is back. So when I see this picture, I can't laugh. I can't say the butcher with them butcher. Don't come back. Butcher with the butcher people. They call butcher now. So he don't come back from Sabatica. So people see that and go still get that butcher vibe. I being go mellow. You know, say injury the humble person. They will just mellow down. Now, breaking news. I saw this and I was like, wow. Chelsea are planning to replace manager Enzo Maresca with Bournemouth manager Andoni Raiola. So how true this is, I don't really know, but it is already a trend for social media. So Chelsea won't sack their manager. So that one said it's very crazy. Now, as a flick on the para for that Yamal, say Naim motivates Real Madrid. Real Madrid they beat them because he said a whole lot. Match can't start, Grisho walking. Yes, when say why ain't go to follow them, they do all those trash talk. So it don't make any sense. Now, because Merino is saying this on Instagram, they talk about the Arsenal team. They say, I'm proud and honored to have the chance to represent this club and group of players as captain. But now the captain for Saka can enter. They can't come out the captain and back, don't give Bukayo Saka because Merino is part of the leadership group. Now, he say as captain tonight was unbelievable. Thank you everyone for the messages and support. Not a better way to do it than to win and the ticket to the next round. Come on, you Gunners. Also, while I was doing research this evening, I stumbled upon this reports by Sky Sports. Now they're going to check squad depth of teams by position. So maybe you see almost all the teams they get similar depth, similar. When it comes to goalkeeping department, Arsenal get 2, Man City get 4 goalkeepers, Liverpool get 3. When it comes to centre back, Arsenal get 4, Man City get 5, Liverpool get 5 centre backs. When it comes to left back, Arsenal gets 2, everybody gets 2. When it comes to right back, everybody gets 2. When it comes to defensive midfield, we get 2, which is Noga and Zubi. Man City get 3, Liverpool get 3. Defensive midfield. Now, central midfield, Arsenal get 2, Man City get 2, Liverpool get 3. Attacking midfield, 3-1-2. Left winger, 2-2-2. Right winger, 3-3-2. Center forward, 3-2-2. Now, this is on paper. Another thing why I expect Sky Sports to show for this analysis now, for these numbers now, who can get the most quality? Because most of all this number will be shit packer. If you be academy boys, you get. So it's not about having the quantity. Who get the quality? That's another thing I think or I thought they failed to showcase. It's not just about putting the numbers out there. Yes, Arsenal get 3 strikers. Well, what is the quality of those 3 strikers? Bukiris, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus. What is the quality of the 3? Now, what will check? Okay, we get 2 defensive midfield. What is the quality? Okay, Liverpool get 5. What is the quality? No, those are the things I expected them to showcase, but they just display the numbers and that's all. Well, this is what it is. Now, away from that, Myles Lewis-Skelly come dey vow say omo as im dey like dis im go give Arteta headache and Jay say im go give Arteta headache, Arteta no go know who im go select, who im go choose for team wey im go put out. You get so na wetin Myles Lewis-Skelly dey talk because dem dey ask am say based on say the way wey im take dey play, you get so Myles Lewis-Skelly said he would never make excuses for failing to repeat and vows to give the gaffer a choice to make as the Arsenal England teenager bids to regain his place in Mikel Arteta's high-flying team because if Myles Lewis-Skelly come in, he do well, Calafuri come in, he do well. So something has to give. Well, I don't know, Shao, but for me, I think there's a clear choice. Calafuri in the first choice, Myles Lewis-Skelly in the second choice. Where in Capi come falling? Abishe in Capi go just be deputized for Gabriel Magalhaes, but I think that's where it stands for now. Then if need be, go enter left back if needed. So Lewis-Skelly talks, I'm enjoying this season. It's a different experience for me not playing so much at the moment, but I'm enjoying being part of the team. It's important to compete for places, and I'm a competitive person, so I'm never going to back down. I enjoy the challenge. Being with these boys is a great joy. The standards are very high, and everybody wants to play, but because the levels are so much higher this season, places are short, so you have to just compete. At the end of the day, I just want to express myself. Football is what I love, and I will never make excuses if I'm playing or not. I just want to go out there and express myself. As long as I'm doing that, I'm giving the gaffer a choice to make. Now, away from that, so Scott Parker can they explain how Burnley plan to combat Arsenal set piece threats. They say when I'm watching them, I see a fluid team. Really, I see an unbelievably well coached team, a team that solves situations. This is definitely not a team that relies on set pieces. Now, obviously, over the start of the season, there have been key moments where they've got wins from set plays. This is a functional team. They are very fluid in the way they play. The praisers, and defensively, it is really a foundation and probably something we lived by last year, really, and gives a bedrock, and they've certainly formed that. This is a top team and a well coached team. The guy just call our players by name. He talk many things. Well, we see on Saturday, himself know wetin dey come, and he cannot stop it. So that's just the way it is. He's seeing it coming, but there's nothing he can do about it. Now, Mikel Arteta has been nominated for the Premier League Manager of the Month of October. Remember what I said in the morning? Say Arteta 9 months winner. Yes, he must be nominated because what he did with his team is extraordinary. It is historic. Winning all the games in October, about 6 games without conceding a single goal. Never has it been done before. First time. So why don't you go give a manager like if you know winner, I'm gonna say something is wrong. Now he must winner. There are no two ways. Like not see anybody won't tell me. There's no two ways about it. So Moko just watch whether at the end of the day they go give up, I be they go do am Ojoro. Now away from that, let's be a message from another of our sponsor who has this Toyota RAV4 to a 2007 model. You get so this is an American spec. This is a Tukumboka 6-cylinder engine, 5 seats capacity. The mileage is 110,225 kilometers. The location is Lagos. The car is very, very affordable. So Mr. Uche wants to sell 10 million naira. So if you want to buy the car, contact Mr. Uche on WhatsApp +234 70388696667. So if you're interested, do give him a call. The number is at the bottom of the screen. These are other pictures of the car. That's the engine, and that's another exterior part of the car. So if you really interested, please give Mr. Uche a message on WhatsApp. Now, away from that, so what do you say? Arsenal will most likely play Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup on the 16th of December. Say Arsenal will then have an extra day of rest before the tie, while it will be the second game of Crystal Palace's 4 games in 8 days. All this rest or no rest, it don't really matter. The last game we played against Crystal Palace, we had more time to rest than them. But when the match start, they then carry the more power. Okay, you go be like say they don't even like affect them. So all this already they go beg you, just leave all this matter. You know the show. Now, Ife Oluwani posted this on Twitter. So I see him. They say they praise Wenger for beautiful football, they praise Mourinho for packing the balls, they praise Pep for tiki-taka, they praise Klopp for gang pressing, but they hate Arteta for doing everything. Arteta plays beautiful football if you come to play beautiful football with us. He packs the balls when he wants to pack the balls. He does tiki-taka if need be. We are one of the pressing monsters out there in the EPL. But Arteta doesn't get his flowers, which is quite understandable because there's a double standard in this media space. Now, Myles Lewis-Skelly, when they talk about Ite, they say, if you say he know Ite more than any other person because two of them don't play for a very, very long time. He granted this interview with Haters TV. And Haters TV said, and I said, come on, you remember this picture? They can't show him in with it when they can't see the picture. They all laugh. Say, say this picture. I can't remember how old we were then. Yes, but this picture don't old. Saying with eating, they've come a long way. Like they don't beg on, they don't come a long way. But that one said the. Now let's bring another message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now we have another story up there for you. Now, according to Vinicius Junior won't leave Real Madrid this summer because in which it shall be announced a relationship, you don't scatter small. It's more just to watch. But the guy never still accept the contract to put for a table. But let's just see what's the happen, because if he leave, Mbappe will be drafted to the wings and they'll buy a new centre forward. That's where I see it. Or Rodrigo plays the left wing and Mbappe continues at the centre forward. So more going to see how everything will unfold for the at the end of the day. So I think the biggest news of the night, the fact is Scott Parker, who's the Burnley manager, they talks, will try and get a result against Arsenal because Arsenal is a fantastic side. And they'll see what they can do. We expect them to come and play low block normally. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and ends. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. And I'm not your mouse. All right, guys. Ciao. Just hurry up. Make this video not too long. All right, guys.